What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks, and it's going down. Tax Part 2, it is going down. But first, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said on my last video, my analytics show that 80% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. We're trying to hit 3K by the end of the weekend, so I know we can hit 3K by the end of the weekend, and we're trying to hit 5K by March. So guys, please hit that subscribe button and tell a friend of the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, because I am going to post fire videos. But this is the most anticipated tax video. Let's get right into it. So if you haven't watched my part 1, watch the part 1. I'll put the thumbnail right there and a link below. But taxes, sneakerheads across the country don't realize that taxes comes along with selling sneakers. So recap of the part 1. Part 1, I talked about my friend Joey. Joey was a sneaker reseller from where I'm from. He was selling a lot on StockX, GOAT, and he was cooking. Got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth, of money coming from those websites through his PayPal. And not too long ago, the IRS hit him, with a mail that said, "Hey, you owe us this amount of money." It was a lot of money that he owed the IRS. So I just made a video that, hey guys, you got to be careful with the IRS and pay taxes while you're building your sneaker business. But part 2, we're gonna talk about, I made a little lie on the last one. So let's start with that. Guys, in my last video, I talked about the 1099K. So let me go a little bit deeper with 1099K. So 1099K is a form that third-party processors like PayPal give to you when you make typically $20,000 in 200 transactions. But what I didn't tell you in the last video is that there are some states that the rules are different. I had people, hitting me up and talk about different states that you're in, and it is different per state. So if you're in these states, please pay close attention. So guys, if you're in these states, Massachusetts, Virginia, Vermont, and Maryland, if you make $600 of gross revenue on PayPal and other third-party processors, they will give you a 1099K. Because I had some subscribers that got that 1099K and they made well below that $20,000. And there's one more state, the state of Illinois. If you made $1,000 with 3 transactions in Illinois, PayPal or that third-party processor is going to send you a 1099K. And like I said earlier in the video, a 1099K is a form that, online, if you get online sales, that's the form that they give you to show you how much basically money you made on that third-party platform. So the 1099K is what you get. Mostly people use PayPal, people use other third-party processors as well, but you get a 1099K form. And that is reported to the IRS, so make sure you guys get that. So another big question that I got was, if I'm under the age of 18, do I need to pay taxes? Guys, you have to pay taxes. I don't care if you're 3 years old. If you're making money and, for instance, if a 5-year-old is making $1 million, why wouldn't they have to pay taxes? So regardless of age, you have to pay taxes if you're making money selling sneakers, especially with the StockX, GOAT, and all that stuff, PayPal. If they send you a 1099K through PayPal, like I said, and other third-party processors, guys, regardless, you're going to have to file taxes. I don't care if you're 8 years old. The IRS doesn't care about age on that 1099K. So, if you're really, making money, guys, you got to file your taxes, because I do not want something bad to happen that, the IRS has asked you for thousands of dollars. So make sure you double check, if you've been cooking on StockX, GOAT, make sure and double check your sales and see your email if they sent you a 1099K. Because, especially if you're in the Illinois, Vermont, Virginia, Massachusetts, hey, your threshold is lower, so you got to make sure you're doing that. So guys, another question that I got was, hey, what if I'm cooking at different spots? eBay, I'm cooking. StockX, I'm cooking. Gold, I'm cooking. And I do 8,000 here, 8,000 here, 8,000 here. Does that take in effect if I gotta, file, my taxes? Yes, guys. So if it's going through, for instance, the same, PayPal, they are going to send you that 1099K. It doesn't matter the platform. So if those three combined is over $20,000 in 200 transactions, guess what? They're reporting it to the IRS. So make sure, that if you're doing all this stuff, like I said earlier in the video, file your taxes because that income is going to get reported, to the IRS. So different platforms doesn't matter. It all combines together. And guys, the tax, cycle always renews. So if you did 20K, this year, it doesn't roll over to next year, so it always renews. And the thing we're going to talk about now is I was getting questions about, guys, what if I never got a 1099K and I just did stuff, in person, or I did stuff, that wasn't reported and I still want to file taxes. So this is the process right here. So guys, pay close attention to this. So the IRS considers someone a sole proprietor if, number one, they're making money through, for instance, a business or, freelance or, a side gig or any of those things. They consider that, someone that needs to file for taxes. So for instance, if I have a lawnmower and I go over to my neighbor and I mow their lawn every weekend and they pay me $10, the IRS expects me to file taxes that I'm getting $10, every week from that person because I'm doing whatever's a side gig, but I'm relying on that for income. So, guys, we talked about it on the last video that, hey, if you're getting cash under the table, the IRS will never know. But if you want to do it, the right way, I'm just telling you what the right way is. If you're getting, income through a freelance, a side gig, or any of those things, it's basically the IRS saying that you need to file that as, a source of income. IRS Schedule C is a tax form that is meant for, sole proprietors and single LLCs. Let's go into that a little bit. So a sole proprietor is any business that you operate or control that is not set up as a legal business entity, like a LLC or a corporation. With the single member LLC, what makes it different from a sole proprietor is that with the single member LLC, you have personal liability protection. So for instance, if someone tries to sue you for something shoe related or whatever happened in business, they can go after your assets, your home, your car. But with the sole proprietor, your assets are all in play. So what I recommend, I want to make that in another video, is that if you're making buku money, a lot of money, I suggest that you do a single member LLC. Is close to a sole proprietor, but you have that protection. So if anything goes down, you're good. Your assets are protected. So both the sole proprietor and the single member LLC does need to fill out a Schedule C. During tax time, fill out the Schedule C. Guys, you need to keep track of your expenses, of your income, because they're going to ask for all those numbers on your Schedule C. So keep track of that stuff. I use QuickBooks Self-Employed, like I said in my last video. It is a great tool. Makes it very easy for me. Got my all my bank info on there. So as soon as I swipe at Foot Locker, it goes to my expenses. So that makes it extremely easy. So guys, keep track of all those things. And I recommend, guys, I know what I said in my last video that, if you're getting money, you're doing cash transactions all the time and, Cash App and things of that sort. Yeah, you can get away from the IRS, but when you start making money, guys, it's way harder to hide money. So let me give you an example. So if I make $1 million, basically reselling cash-to-cash transaction, and I want to buy a house. I got so much money. I want to buy a house. And they look through my income and everything, and it says, hey, you only make $10,000, $20,000. There's no way I'm going to be able to buy that house. So guys, sometimes you have to bite the bullet and file your taxes so you can almost look good almost. So when you progress in life, you can do more things. Because at the end of the day, you guys, we all want to progress. So, sometimes you got to do the right thing, pay taxes, guys. as sole proprietor or a single member LLC or whatever business you have those write-offs. You have those write-offs, so you can always write off that income that you're making because you're using that towards your business. But I recommend, guys, if you're starting to make money, file your taxes, because it's at the end of the day you want to be a legitimate business. File your taxes. But hey, if you want to do everything under the table and make money, that's your choice. That's your choice. So guys, man, I want to make that video real quick. Please, guys, if you have any more comments, questions, go under, on the comment section, type them out. Yeah, so if I keep on getting more questions about more taxes and specific questions, I might do a part 3. But these were the main questions that we're getting, during in my comments and my DMs. So I wanted to, air that out in this video. But guys, go in the comments below. If you got questions, keep putting those questions there, and I can definitely help you guys. Because with this channel, I want to help. People, establish great businesses, take the reselling to the next level. This is what that channel's for. But guys, remember, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the week. Trying to hit 5K by March. And guys, I'm going to keep putting great content for you guys. I'm going to put more fire videos. My next video or my video that I'm going to put out soon is, how to, if you want to do an LLC or stay a sole proprietor, what are the steps and everything. But I'm going to put a lot of fire content for you guys. There's going to be a lot of heat. So please, guys, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram. I got to get my Instagram followers up. I've been selling on Instagram now. Now I'm back selling on Instagram. So, people's been buying from me. So follow me on Instagram at SniperKicks32. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Any questions, like I said, put in the comments, DM me on Instagram. I'll get right back to you. So, all right, y'all. Sniper Kicks out. Peace.